Hello there. I'm here to chat a little bit with you about movies and TV series that you're excited to watch in 2022. Um, I guess I'll wait for a bit and see if I have some people show up. Otherwise, I guess I can talk about what I'm excited to watch. I know that we are part of the way through the year, through the first third of the year and into the spring for people, for those of us who are in the Northern Hemisphere. But even so, that means there's still 9 months of new movies and TV shows left to watch. So that leaves us plenty of new things to discover during the rest of the year. Uh, oh, my one person who was watching has left. Oh no, come back. All right, let me see if anyone else is going to hop on. Oh, the person who was here is back. If you are here or person who is here, could you just let me know? Could you just say hello and let me know you're here and that you can hear me? I'm going to try out the chat as well. Hello, let's discuss movies and TV series we're excited to watch in 2022. Oh, thank you, Leandro, sorry. Oh, awesome. Okay, I never know if these things are watching. So, Leandro, as you're here, do you have any TV series or movies that you're excited to watch in 2022? Could be new things, or it could be sequels to movies, or it could be the next season of a TV series that you like. And I'll share mine in just a second. I guess most movies these days are sequels. Like, I don't watch any of the comic book movies, like the Marvel movies or whatever, so I don't really know about those, but I guess those are all like sequels. Like, if one makes money, they just kind of keep going with them. Well, in my case, the only series that I'm really excited about is the next season of Stranger Things. So that's Stranger Things 4, which I just had a little look. So Stranger Things started in 2016, and I think there's been a bit of a gap between seasons. Well, I guess that's partly maybe to do with the pandemic has made it hard perhaps to film things. So apparently season 4 is supposed to come out in 2 parts. How do they describe it? 2 volumes. So first volume on May 27th and the second on July the 1st. Well, that's annoying. So we get to watch part of it and then we have to wait. Okay, whatever. I do remember watching the other seasons of I was going to say Game of Thrones, of Stranger Things, kind of in that summer period. So that makes sense. I'm excited to watch that. I'm surprised in some ways that they're continuing because it's hard to keep adapting this story of the monster and this girl with her psychic abilities, but they seem to have found a way to do it every single time and to keep it, mysterious and to really make you want to come back and watch the next episode. I guess the thing that concerned me is that when the series started in 2016, so that's a few years ago now, the kids were like pretty young and now they're a lot older. So I'm just wondering if that works with the timeline, because I think they're suddenly all going to look a lot older in this season compared to the previous ones where they were more like, younger kind of kids. But I'm sure they'll find a way to make all that work in the TV show with the timing and the timeline. So yeah, I'm excited about Stranger Things 4. And that's about it, really. I don't really have any TV series that I'm following seriously at the moment. I mean, the last one that I can remember, being excited about to watch and to finish was Game of Thrones. So that's going back to 2019, a whole different world pre-pandemic. And yeah, even if the Game of Thrones seasons had got progressively worse after about season 4, I still really wanted to know how everything would turn out and what would happen, especially because the books, stopped. They left us hanging. We don't really know what's going to happen um, in the books. So yeah, at least the TV series gave us a bit of a conclusion, even if perhaps it wasn't very satisfying. And since Game of Thrones, I haven't really been following many TV series so kind of consistently and being really excited to watch them. I think it's partly because since I've been doing my movie club, I've been watching a movie with my students every month, so I'm kind of more focused on watching movies. And then of course with the pandemic, like there were times where you couldn't go to the cinema, or new seasons of TV shows were delayed anyway. So I guess maybe we all kind of were simultaneously watching more TV and movies, but also we were waiting around for the new seasons of shows that were more delayed than usual. Hey, we have someone. Oh no, we had someone else and they've disappeared. You should not tell people when there's a live. They're useless. But maybe you have to turn on the bell to get your notifications. I never get any notifications of channels I follow because I don't think I turn on the bell and subscribe, but I don't have the bell on. So I never see. YouTube just sends me all these stupid suggestions, but it doesn't tell me when someone's gone live or when there's a new video from a channel I follow. So perhaps I have to figure out those settings, and then I can tell you what you're supposed to do with those as well. What was I saying? Yes. So it's all been a bit weird with TV series and movies because everything kind of has been delayed. But I guess now we're in a period where we're catching up with more seasons of things because it's getting kind of easier to film things again. So yeah, it makes it a more exciting period because I think more things are going to come out. Saying that, I do want to do a live at some point where we will talk about the TV shows and movies that helped us get through the pandemic and the lockdown periods, because I think that was a time where we all had, well, if we were lucky enough to just be at home, we all had more time to catch up with TV series, watch movies, and do all those good things. So oh, we have 3 people. Wow. So if you've just joined us, you can say hello in the chat. And if you have a TV series or movie that you're excited to watch in 2022, you can share it. I'll just share mine in case you didn't hear the one that I talked about earlier. So for me, it is Stranger Things season 4. And that's pretty much the only one. With my students, we're going to watch some movies by the Coen brothers over the next 3 months, but that's going to include at least one movie that I've already seen, Fargo, which is a great movie from. I think your writing is pretty good. If you can understand me, then I think your English is very good. I think your writing is okay. Yeah, you can just write the name of the TV series you're excited to watch. It doesn't have to be a complicated sentence or anything. you can do what I did, just Stranger Things. There you go. Or you could write it in your language, and then we have to figure out which series it is in English. That could be fun, or it could be very difficult. Oh, hi, Alba. Alba is excited to watch Ozark. I feel like I've heard of that, but actually I don't know what it is. Maybe you can tell us what it is. Yeah, I'm really not following so many TV series these days. It's a shame. It's a shame. And I just mentioned the movie Fargo, and there is a TV series based on that film, kind of inspired by the atmosphere of that film. And we followed the first 3 seasons of Fargo. They were really good, and then we just kind of dropped off. Like we just kind of stopped following it. But there is a season 4 out. But I kind of heard it wasn't as good as the previous ones. So, like I say, I don't have so much enthusiasm for TV series at the moment. Like since Game of Thrones ended, and then I've been waiting around for Stranger Things, which is coming back. So that's going to be exciting. But other than that, yeah, I'm not really following anything. But yeah, if I do a live about the shows that got me and us through the pandemic, then um, I'll talk about like the silly things I was watching during that period, just to kind of make me laugh and not think about things. Um, why would they? Why did I don't know why YouTube didn't want to show your comment at first, Albert? That's weird. Okay, maybe because it's about like crime and stuff. Okay, so Ozark is about money laundering. A Mexican drug lord collaborates with a very normal American family. Okay, that's making me think of oh god, what's that? Like one of the most famous TV series of the last like decade. Walter White, Heisenberg, Breaking Bad. That makes me think of Breaking Bad. Is it like Breaking Bad? And Andrew, you haven't watched movies for a long time. Maybe because cinemas were closed and nothing good was in the cinema. Yeah, I don't know what movies are due out in 2022. I haven't really looked. Like I say, I just assume that all movies coming out in the cinema nowadays are like based on comic books, or they're like superhero films, and I just don't really watch them. So I kind of, yeah, I don't necessarily follow what's coming out. And also I live in France, so we have French movies, French cinema, which is different again. Um, you never watched Breaking Bad? Okay, all right. Well, I'll maybe watch Ozark, and then I'll tell you if it's like Breaking Bad. But I appreciate having suggestions because, like I say, I'm not really, yeah, more focused on like movies because I have one that I watch per month with my students. So that kind of, that kind of keeps me busy. And I have other stuff going on this year, moving house, decorating an apartment before we move in, and yeah, don't have so much time for movies and TV shows. But yeah, but by the time Stranger Things season 4 starts, I will have finished. We will be in the new apartment, so, and we'll have the TV and everything set up so we can, enjoy Stranger Things, and hopefully I will have some more time to sit down and look at, what is due out for the rest of the year. Are there any good movies or TV series coming up, or are there things that I could like catch up with that I haven't seen? Sometimes people go on and on about certain TV series, and they recommend them, and you just never have time to watch them. So hopefully I'll have some more time to do that. After we move. Cool. Well, if you're watching this after it's gone out live, you can contribute to the chat. I think it's going to be there, and you can still like add stuff to it. So if you want to add what you're excited to watch, I would love to know, no matter what it is, a TV series, a movie. It can even be a superhero movie. I really don't mind. You're allowed to suggest it, but I probably won't go and watch it. So yeah, I'm just going to try and stay calm until Stranger Things season 4 is out, and find things to watch in the meantime. And in my case, it's going to be Coen Brothers movies with my movie club students, starting with Fargo, which I'm excited to watch again. There you go. Another thing that I'm excited to watch in 2022 is Fargo again, that I watched a few years ago. Didn't see when it came out. I think I was a bit too young for this kind of movie, as it's quite a violent black comedy. Um, yeah, so watching that again in 2022 and discovering a couple more Coen Brothers movies as well. Possibly Burn after reading, and then another one. So that will be cool because they make great movies. So I'm excited to watch those. I don't know if they have anything new coming out in 2022. Maybe I should look that up. I'll find out. All right, cool. I'll leave it there. And if you want to add some more ideas to the chat, please go ahead. Right, bye. Yeah, Fargo, the movie is awesome, Alba. Yeah. And the TV series is pretty good, but the movie is especially good. And I'm going to watch it this weekend or next week. So, yeah, excited to watch it again.